You guys are hopping on. My name is Beth Kairis. I am from Fort Mill, South Carolina. I've been here for about a year and a half, and all of my family is back in Illinois. So I'm here with my husband and my 3 kiddos. My kids range from my daughters turned 4, and then I have a 2-year-old who is wild and crazy, and I have an almost 5-month-old who doesn't sleep through the night and is up every hour and a half to 2 hours, and if I'm lucky, maybe 3. So as you can tell, and I tell you all this because my life is really, really busy. And I have notes here, but I'm going to try to kind of wing it as I go because that's how I kind of roll my business. I do it messy, and that's what I want to kind of talk to you guys about. One of the most important things I can say about my business that I feel has helped my success is I am consistent. No matter what, I show up every single day, and I do something for my business every single day. Okay, I admitted I am a hot mess mom. And here's what I felt. I felt like I had a really good rhythm with my business. Both my kids were napping at the same time. I was waking up like an hour before they got up. I was putting in some work and I had nap time to work. And then I found out I was pregnant. Okay, and of course the thought came to my mind like, oh my goodness, like, okay, my business, I'm gonna have 3 kids at the time underneath 3, okay, 3 and under. And I told my husband, like, how in the world am I going to do this? I took 3 pregnancy tests to make sure I was really pregnant. And I was like, oh my gosh, for real, like, this is going to happen. But I feel like whether it's kids, we can all have a good rhythm going in life, right? Everything can happen. Everything's going good. You've got a good rhythm in life with your family, with work and everything. And then all of a sudden something happens, whether it's another kid gets thrown into the mix, whether it's COVID, right? We have all had to shift our gears a little bit. And even with that, when we're shifting our gears, you have to go back to the basic. And so I was talking to my husband just this week about, I was a little bit frustrated, and he's like, Beth, go back to the basics. What were you doing when you first joined? Continue doing it. No matter, I've been in this company for a little over 2 years. Go back to the basics. What were you doing that you found success in the beginning? Okay, so I'm going to go on with that, okay? And I'm going to share you 3 different areas where I am absolutely consistent, where I show up every single day, and I do it messy, okay? Melissa asked me, well, what kind of, do you have like a process? And I'm like, I just do it when I find time. So I hope that's like hopeful for some of you who are thinking, well, I have 3 young kids too, and it's a hot mess. Literally, we're getting our basement finished. I'm hiding in my dining room where you don't see all my junk. Okay, I've got totes over here. I got my office junk over here is covered. So I had to find like a little corner where you won't see all the junk. So first off, let's talk about your VIP space, your VIP page. This is essential in my business, and it's something that I look forward to doing every single day. I make sure, okay, so I want you to think about how many times are you posting in your VIP group. Okay, and I want you to really think about that and how are you consistently posting in your VIP group? Are you posting it, 3 times one day and you're doing really, really good, and then you might not do so well for 3 or 4 days, okay? What I want to encourage you is to make sure you're posting 3 times a day, okay? About 3 times. At least, okay, let's just say post every single day, okay? No matter what works for you. My schedule is I post morning, lunch, and dinner. And then between that time, I might be posting other little things about my family or my kids. I find that really works for me. Now, sometimes when I'm planning my posts, so this is something I feel like if you're busy like me, pre-planning your post is going to be a game changer for you. If you're not pre-planning your post, you need to be doing it. Sometimes, again, I don't have a real system for this. Sometimes I wake up early, and if I have time, if Maxon's not awake, I will get all my posts done that day. Sometimes I will just be like, oh, it's lunchtime. What am I going to post real quick? And I have an idea of what I'm going to post. I post some nail fees. I post a game, this or that images. We have amazing graphic groups. We have amazing nail fee groups that you can use and take advantage of it. Don't recreate the wheel, and use those and post them in your VIP group. But be intentional about it. Think about what you're posting. And what I have found is be more than nails. You want to make that VIP space a space that you're building relationships with your customers. You should know, if you're doing this long enough, you're going to start to know what your customers like. You're going to know that Susie really likes glitters. Or you're going to know that, you know what, this girl loves all the wild and crazy designs. So when these fall lines come out, I'm going to be going to her and personal messaging her and saying, hey, you've got to check this out. And show her the new, fall line once we know they're going to be released. Don't do it right now. Just do it when we know more about the fall line of when they're going to be released. I want you to be authentic and I want you to be real. Okay, people don't want to see a filtered life where it looks like you are all made up all the time and your life looks perfect, your family looks perfect, and that's not even realistic. I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't even know the last time I got ready. So thank you, Melissa, for making me get ready for the day. It makes me feel so good. But when your kid looks at you, you're like, oh, mommy, pretty, you look pretty. Well, thanks, because I don't get ready. So be authentic. My VIP see me all the time with no makeup, hair a mess, because that is where I'm at in this stage of life. I have 3 little ones. There's a running joke. I always share pictures of my kids in my group, and they always know that Henry is wild. He is crazy, and typically he has no pants on. So he has a diaper or underwear, and it's a running joke in my VIP group that I never put pants on my kids. So I want you to be thinking about that and being authentic and real, and I feel like that's something that I feel has been essential in my business, is that people see me for who I am, because not only is your VIP group just customers, okay? They shouldn't be money signs to you. They are people and you're building connections with them. Think of, there might be your next hostess. You want people to see the real you, and they might want to join your team, and you might be recruiting just from people seeing who you are. People see me like, all right, you're a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. I think I can do what you do. But if you're all filtered and everything looks beautiful and you're always made up, then it might not be something. They might think, well, I'm a hot mess mom and Beth is always put together. I don't know how she does it, but I can't do this. So be real and be authentic. Another area in my VIP group that I do consistently is my girls' night in. Okay, girls' night in is just a fun night. I do it every Thursday night, and I'm going to be honest with you, I am messy. So sometimes it's not every Thursday night, and I have to really think about this, and I have to plan it out in my schedule. So like tonight, I have it already planned out for tonight, because I know once I get off of here, it's going to be crazy with my kids. So I'm not going to have time to plan it out. So I know that I do my girls' night in every single Thursday. If that doesn't work for you, do it every other week. Do it once a month. But just make a time where your girls can know that this is going to be your girls' night in. And all I do, if you're not familiar with a girls' night in, is you just post this and that images, have some fun games, and share about booking nail bars. I usually have a VIP special, and then I talk about the business opportunity. So that is consistently done in my VIP space. So with that, I'm going to kind of transition into the next area that I'm consistent with. And I feel like Girls Night In is a great transition because I get a lot of nail bars. Well, not a lot. Okay, let me rephrase. I get nail bars from Girls Night Ins. So I'm going to transition into booking nail bars. This is huge in your business, and it's something that I highly encourage all of you to have a goal every single month of how many nail bars you want and go out and get them. Nail bars are the best way for you to grow your business organically. So I say that because when you have a nail bar, that hostess is going to be adding a bunch of new customers for you. And those customers are going to then possibly join your VIP space. And then, if you know, hostesses are great recruits. Okay, so they're going to be the ones that are going to be joining your team, and they're going to say, oh, I just had this, kick butt nail bar. I could probably do this. And they might be your next potential recruit. So I'm going to share how I do this. My goal every single month is 8 nail bars. I try. And now I'm going to be completely honest and real with you guys. This last month, I didn't have 8. But guess what? I tried my darnest to get 8. I sent probably the most personal message I've ever sent. I've reached out and asked people who have been loving the nails. I look at my VIP space, say, well, you know what? This girl is constantly posting or commenting or posting nail feeds. She needs to do a nail bar, and I'll send them a personal message. Sometimes you're going to hit that goal, and sometimes you might not. And you want to give yourself, I always say, give yourself some grace. but you want to try and know that you did every single thing you could to get that nail bar booked. So my goal is 8 nail bars. If I don't get them, I still push for my PV goal. And my PV goal every single month is $2,400. I want to max out the commission that I can earn for myself. So I am working on getting that PV. And that's just my own personal PV goal. Yours might be you want to hit bonus qualify. That's perfectly fine. Everyone's business is different. So you might want to say, okay, I'm going to just bonus qualify this month. Your next goal, once you bonus qualify that month, I encourage you to try to push for a new goal. And if you can bonus qualify, I want you to push for that next enhanced commission. And keep pushing yourself in this business, because I promise you it will pay off. You're a part of an amazing company that truly cares about the stylist. So I always encourage to hit those goals, and you're going to do it through nail bars. Now, there's several ways that I do nail bars. I'm going to be honest, I've only done online nail bars. I've done one vendor event, and I have never done an in-home nail bar. Okay? Because in-home was always hard for me with 3 little ones. By the time I got the kids to bed, I am exhausted. Okay? So I can't, in-home nail bars just aren't working for me right now. I only do online through Facebook. So I'm going to share how I get some of my nail bars. But what I want to encourage you guys all is that nail bars, there is tons of trainings on nail bars. I know that the app has trainings. I know that the website has trainings on nail bars. Take advantage of them. I didn't get here by mistake, okay? I have really dug into all of those trainings. They are gold in your business. So if you have not downloaded the app, if you have not looked at the VO and searched the trainings, go do it, because it's going to be gold for you, and you're going to see your business grow just from listening to the trainings. So I really encourage you to go through and look through the nail bars. We could have a whole other training on how to book nail bars. But right now I'm going to focus on my probably number one way that I get nail bars is, and I know you guys don't want to hear it, okay, but it's probably reaching out of some of your guys' comfort zone, but you've got to send out the personal messages. You've got to personally reach out to people. People want to feel special. They want to be thought of. So I'm going to be honest, most of my posts that I make in my VIP group about booking a nail bar don't work for me. I have got to be intentional and reach out. And here's something I say all the time is, if something doesn't work out for you one month and you're saying, okay, well, I sent 15 personal messages this month, Beth, and nothing worked out. Guess what? So did I this month. I didn't get my nail bars, but I'm booked up for August. I'm sending out my personal messages for August. Okay? So you want to be consistent with it, even if it doesn't work for you one month. And that goes with everything in your business. If something in your VIP group tanks, it's okay. Try it again later. If something in your nail bar tanks, it's okay. Do it again at a different time, and it might work out for you. So let's go to follow-ups. And here is kind of how I do follow-ups. And I like to keep my follow-up super, super simple, because I know personally if I see somebody messages me this long paragraph, guess what? I don't read it because I don't have time to read it. So I keep it really simple. I just send out this short message to them. I look at all the people that I sent samples to. I look at all the people that have ordered from past parties, and I look at my VIP space and who are the great people who are always commenting. And here's how I do it. I reach out to them in a personal message. Sometimes, most likely, I'll friend them, and then I will send a personal message so that it doesn't get in that hidden box. So I friend them first, and then I will send a personal message. And I'll say, hey, Susie, how are you doing today? I just want to check in and see how you're liking your Color Street nails. I can't wait to hear from you and see what nail set you tried first. That's it. I keep it just that short and simple. Because you're going to get 2 different responses from that. You're going to get either, I don't like the nails, or I love them, or, okay, 3, or I haven't tried them yet. So, and there's a way to do each of those messages. So you don't want to say, hey, Susie, how are you doing? I hope you like the nails. Hey, I have these dates open in my calendar. Would you like to book a party? Right over there, you're going to start overwhelming people. So you just want to keep it nice and short and see first if they're liking their nails. If they're not, here is what you can do. If they don't like their nails, typically I find it's a application error. So you want to talk with them about, okay, well, how did you apply them? Okay, and if they apply them, right before they took a shower, well, right there and then you can start troubleshooting with them. If they applied them in the middle of the day and then you got wash dishes, you can start talking them through that. If they have really thin nails, you can talk about what you do to make your nails look nice. So start troubleshooting with them. And then I always try to send them a new accent nail that they can try out again. Okay, because I still want that customer because I believe in our product and I know that they're going to love it. The second response you may get is, I'm going to be honest, I haven't been able to try them out yet. And my response to that is, no problem. I completely understand the busy life. Right now is a crazy time. How about I follow up with you next week? So I'm telling them I'm going to follow up with them again so that they know, all right, I better try this because she's going to be coming back to me. And then the third one is they say, oh my gosh, I love them. I respond back to them, say, oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Tell me, what set did you try first? Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build that conversation, that relationship with the person. I don't want to be like, oh, well, I'm only messaging you because I have an intent here. Even though we know we have an intent, but they don't need to know that. They need to feel special. So you want to talk to them and say, okay, well, which one did you try first? And let's say, oh my gosh, I tried Moon River. And you're like, yes, that was the first one I tried too. I love it. I'm so glad you love it. Then I kind of hit them with my next intent. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to join your VIP space? Do you want them to book a nail bar? Do you want to get an extra sale? What do you want from this follow-up? Typically, mine is a nail bar. So my next response is typically, you know what? I would love to get you free nails and discounted price nails. I have a few days open in August, and here are the dates. Sometimes I put the dates, sometimes I don't. I would love to get you some free sets. My nail bar is only 30 minutes long, an hour long, however you run your nail bars. Mine are 30 minutes, so it's only 30 minutes one night. Would you like to snag a date on my calendar for a free set from me? Because I give them a little hostess gift. Sometimes they say, no, not right now. And I say, not a problem, I completely understand. How about I follow up with you next month? And then I go to my calendar in the next month and I write their name down because I'm going to follow up with them again. Following up is going to be key. Now, if they want to book a nail bar, that's awesome. Get them on the calendar. Get it booked. And then if you send out a hostess gift, if it's way in advance, like I have people wanting to book a nail bar in November. And I said, no problem. I can't wait for your nail bar. I will follow up with you when it gets closer. And I'm still keeping them in the loop. I'm still making sure that if they're commenting in my VIP space, I'm reaching out to them. If something happens, a new launch comes, I'm reaching out to them. So personal message is going to be key when it comes to booking your nail bars, because I think the most important part of this whole business is being you and being authentic and not, worrying about being that girl. Because here's what I felt, and I was scared about it too, is you are sharing a product that is amazing. And we know so many women love them. And I truly, truly want to spoil my customers, especially the ones that are buying over and over and over again from me with a nail bar. So I encourage you, if you want to keep the momentum going in your business, you have got to keep booking nail bars. It's like a no question. I know it's hard to hear, but you have got to book the nail bars. It is key. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up for you all. I'm like shocked my kids are upstairs quiet with the babysitter. So I just want to remind you all, we are our own customer service, okay? People are buying from you for a reason. There are obviously thousands of stylists out there, so you need to step back and think, why should my VIP buy from me and not go to another stylist, okay? Are you being fun? Are you being authentic? Do you share your life with them? Are you being more than nails? I really encourage you to sit down and think about that. And if you're not, it's okay to change and think, okay, well, I do this really, really well, but I have got to work on my follow-ups. Or I do this really, really well, but I've got to work on booking my nail bars, and I have got to change something up. This business is all about changing up. It's all about not just staying in one direction and be like, all right, this is how I'm going to run my business. No, because the next month something might change. So you've got to go with it, right? We all think we were all good and then COVID happened and look at us, okay? We have to change things up. So there it is. There's my secret to my success, being consistent, okay? And you want to show up every single day. It's okay to be messy. My life is really, really messy. And if you're on here and you know me personally, this might be the first time you've seen me in makeup or even dressed in a really, really long time. I work when I can. I work between nap times, but you want to stay where, like I know that I joined this business so I could be present with my kids. So I know that's my focus. So I have got to figure out when I'm gonna run my business. Even if you're busy, you've got to keep that momentum going. But here's the thing, you just have to start, okay? You are not gonna be able to start and be like, all right, I joined Color Street and I am going to be perfect at everything. I'm gonna get all my nail bars booked, I'm gonna get this, this, and this, and then guess what? You're going to get discouraged. If everybody here has probably been discouraged in their business. So you just need to start and be consistent and watch it. If something doesn't work for you 1 month or 1 week or 1 day, guess what? Don't get discouraged about it and try again. Always try again and just start, okay? I hope you guys all have a great Thursday. You guys all finish this month strong and hitting your goals, and then start working on the last couple days. I always start to think about August. We have some great things happening in August. So I want you to think about your goals in August. How are you going to take this training and all the other great trainings and better your business? Are you going to be consistent? Are you going to be posting in your VIP space? Are you going to be booking nail bars? And are you going to be following up with people? Because those are the 3 things in your business. And I know that if you're a stylist, if you've been a stylist for a while, you know those 3 things are essential in your business. You've got to do it. It's no questions about it. You've got to get outside your comfort zone, because we all know when we get outside our comfort zone, that's when things start to happen, okay? Don't let being discouraged, if you're discouraged, start looking at the training, start watching the training and try something new, okay? And just start. All right, you guys, happy Thursday. We'll be chatting later. I will go through all the comments, and if you have any questions, I will try to go back and do it through nap time, because I've got to go get my kiddos right now. But have a wonderful Thursday. It's almost the weekend. Finish that month off strong, and I hope you all are hitting your goals. All right, bye, you guys.